It's in the game.
This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. So Nebraska's offense will get the first swing today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it, Kirk?
Yeah, last week it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously his go-to target is his receiver. Now here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What would this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Quick throw, the catch is made. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. They're impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
They're going to run it here. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early, get the hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He's brought down at the 34. Second down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The Jayhawks pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running with purpose. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Jayhawks will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. The first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space among the 30. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid. That play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught. Completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Nebraska.
And the Jayhawks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They couldn't stop him there. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a handoff. Has the first down and more. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The tight end has got it. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Kansas offense is back out there now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop it. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
of 10.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And he boots it high into the air. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Keeping it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Checks this down to the running back. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kansas. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
24, Nebraska, 14.
Be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. And the Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The special teams produce a score. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Pressure is coming. Snags the quick throw. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 6. Line.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kansas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to bring it out in his own end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Pass rush closing in. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Boy, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska, 21.
Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Quick throw to the left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Huskers looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Cornhuskers will have first and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Pounding away with the run game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Jayhawks will crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock.
Touchdown, Kansas. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the return. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it at first down. Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Adams. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game.